Hey, welcome to your Seint tutorial. I've got all your colors here. I've got Candlelit, Sandy. This is where your henna will be. Mine is actually indigo. I've got Sandstone, Pearl, Royal, Bella Bronzer, the Vanilla Dust Setting Powder. This is Amber that I used for the color corrections on my face. And then on the bottom I have your eyeshadows. I've got Sabrina, Lullaby, Basic, and Foxy. So let's get started. I am going to start with the powder brush. I'm going to take that thick dense in and I'm going to go into the contour. Here's this henna. Mine is indigo. You're going to stay at your hairline and you can just kind of brush it in. You're going to find your cheekbone and you're going to brush it up and back. You do that on both sides. I accidentally touched a little bit of that sandstone. That's okay. You're going to do it along your jawline. And I'm going to bring it down my neck just a little bit. So that is your contour. Next, we're going to take that same end and we are going to go in to Sandy. And you're just going to kind of dot it underneath that contour. You're going to do it on the lower side of your face, under the contour. Get under your lip and your chin. I like to brush it a little bit on my eyelids. And then down the sides of my nose. Next, we're going to go into Candlelit. And we're going to do that little tulip shape. And then we're going to do the inner corner of your eye. And the outer. And then I also like to do it right there. Come down your chin a little bit. I'll take what's left. Just brush it over my eyelids. So you have all three colors on at this point. I'm going to set the palette down. You're going to turn over and use the fluffy end of the brush. And I'm going to start from the inside of my face and work my way out. And you're just going to kind of dot and push and blend all these colors together. You want to be really careful with that skin under your eye. Just kind of lightly blend it in. And it's just going to melt into your skin. I'm going to kind of stick to the lightest colors first. And then I'll go back to the contour and just kind of blend it up and out. They are creams, so they're gonna just kind of move and shift as you blend them. And you're all blended. So let's go back to the palette. I'm still going to take that fluffy end and I am just going to dab it into that sandstone. Pat it onto my cheeks. The more you pat is blending, so the more you pat and blend, the more it's going to just kind of melt into your face. I'm going to also take it and dip it into that pearl. And I am just going to kind of pat it right there with it. Let's switch over to the blush or bronzer brush, and I am going to go into the Bella Bronzer. You can take the small end or the big fluffy end. I'm going to take the big fluffy end. And I am just swirling it so I have a little sun-kissed look. Technically, you're kind of doing an E and a 3. That's just kind of the easiest way to remember how to put it on. And you have a full face. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? All right, let's take a little bit of that sandstone. And then I'm going to put Royal on top because I like a gloss finish. Let's hop on over to our eyes. I am going to take the smudge brush. I'm going to take that wider end and I'm going to go into Sabrina. And I'm going to do it all over from lash line to brow line. Then I'm going to go in with Lullaby, same end of the brush. I'm going to go above the crease. I have hooded eyes, so I go above my crease. If you don't have hooded eyes, you just go in your crease. Then I'm just going to angle it down so it kind of connects onto that lower lash. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that basic, and I'm just going to kind of tap it right there in the middle of my lid. And then I'm going to take the queen in, just kind of lightly windshield washer that, so it kind of softens the edge. See how it just softened it? And then we are going to take that Foxy, and we are just going to pat it across our lid to blend everything together. I'm going to go back to that pearl, and I'm just going to do a little bit on the outer part of my eye. Let's do our brows. I'm going to grab the brow brush, and I am going to dip it into that filly. I am just going to do a little outline. Okay, brows are done. So let's put on some mascara, your mascara of choice. Okay, and you have a full face. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that eyeshadow brush, and I am going to go into Pup, just a little bit. I am just going to do a light motion of it under my eye. And then I'm going to take the Perfector sponge, my setting spray, pour the sponge, squeeze it out, and then I'm just going to kind of pat it all over. It's going to pick up any extra makeup and put that setting spray on there. I'm going to take that fluffy end of my blush and bronzer brush and dip it into the Vanilla Dust setting powder and lightly brush it. And you are done. I am so excited for you to use your products. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to help answer them and steer you in the right direction. And thanks for joining me. Bye.